Having trouble with navel orangeworm in the orchard? Sidetrack Now Miso Mating Disruption is your best bet to minimize loss and maximize profitability. Used with Tresse's new multi-gender lures for your monitoring program, you can achieve the quality yields you deserve. Contact your local sales rep today. Hello, I'm Matthew Malcolm with Pacific Nut Producer Magazine, reporting to you here today from American Pistachio Growers in Fresno. I'm here with Richard Matoian, president of the organization. Wanted to talk about, first off, what did our numbers end up from this last crop year? Looking towards 2021, what are we expecting for the crop this year? It should be an off year, for whatever that means, right? Also, looking at the chill hours that we've got, have they been sufficiently chilled?
First of all, the crop from 2020 hit our first billion-pound crop ever. We hit 1,050 million pounds that were produced in 2020. So that is a record, our first billion-pound crop. We knew way back from 2014 and even before then, with all the acres in the ground, that we were going to hit that billion-pound crop. And so we actually did. For 2021, since 2020 was an on year, 2021 should be an off year. It's difficult to say what the estimate could be, but based on a study that we had done some years ago by USDA economists, we believe that the potential is for 2021's off year to be about 940 million pounds. So that would be typical for an off year, being that we experienced the on year last year.
Right. Now, what about chill this year? Is it and the lack of? It seems like there's been concern for heading into another drought.
Yeah, with the lack of rain that we've had this last winter, some people believe that it's been a little bit warmer. Our pistachio growers are always looking at monitoring the amount of chill because pistachio trees require about 800 hours of chill to meet dormant rest satisfaction. And, I just looked at the numbers earlier today. One for the west side of Fresno County and also for the west side of Kern County, and it looked like the numbers are decent. For Kern County, it seems to be somewhat on par with what we've had, a little bit higher than last year, a little bit lower than a few years previous. And for Fresno County, the numbers that I saw indicated that it was slightly higher than it's ever been in the last 5 years. So, the numbers don't lie. We can feel that it's been a little warmer, or with the lack of rain and the lack of fog, that maybe we didn't get enough chill hours, but just looking at the numbers, it seems to indicate so.
Well, I understand, just being in Fresno County myself, it seemed like we got a little more fog early on in the winter, and which was... It reminded me of when I was a kid, when there were foggy day schedules and things like that, that were of potential. So it is refreshing to see.
Yeah, there has been, particularly in the last number of years, less fog in many parts of the valley, and that fog helps to moderate the daytime temperatures during the winter. And as much concern is having cool weather, we're also concerned with there being cool weather but sunny days during the winter that can have the opposite effect on the number of chill hours. When you have a sunny day, it's quite warmer on the bud and on the tree than you might imagine.
Right. So overall, you'd say, look into 2021, are we expecting a decent year? Pandemic aside.
Right. The pandemic, the crop knows nothing about the pandemic. It just goes based upon what it's produced in the last year and chill hours that it may have accumulated during the winter. And as far as chill hours are concerned, we seem to be okay.
Awesome. Well, congratulations to the industry on the billion-pound crop this past year. That's quite a landmark. Read more about these things in Pacific Nut Producer Magazine. I'm Matthew Malcolm, CaliforniaAgNet.com.